My dear friends, I want to take just a minute to tell you about the movie Warlock with Julian Sands. Released in 1991 but made in 1988, this troubled production, I remember being marketed as a pretty spooky horror movie. And as a wee lad back in the day, I didn't see it, but in correcting that mistake, I watched it last night and I realized that this is just hocus pocus for dudes. So what happens in this thing? Julian Sands plays the titular Warlock, although throughout the movie he's referred to as a witch. The Puritans in New England, they throw him in the pokey for his crimes, but then his demonic patron whisks him away in a tornado and spares him from his death penalty. And he happens to wind up 300 years later in LA, looking for the three parts of this evil grimoire that when combined will allow the reader to know the true name of God, which when spoken backwards undoes the universe. Which sounds like a pretty good plot for a serious horror flick, and there are some horrific elements along the way, but this is kind of goofy and an adventurous movie. And the wife reminded me this was made around the same era as Highlander and other dark subject movies that were really more fun than anything else. I laughed a lot during this thing. Nobody gave Oscar-worthy performances, but their timing was good. They were fun to watch, including the witch hunter who had captured Julian Sands' Warlock 300 years ago. For some reason, also shows up 300 years in the future in LA. That part never got explained, especially when there's things in the movie that present that as a problem. But then it occurred to me, I am thinking way too hard for a movie like this. If you like horror movies that don't take themselves too seriously, that deliver laughs and entertainment, check out Warlock.